The NFL season always has a lot of storylines week by week. Already, 3 weeks over, and we see many storylines. Matt Patricia, what's going to happen with Le'Veon Bell, the Antonio Brown drama, the Patriots, and other teams that were surprisingly picked to be at top are not at top. Bills shocking the Vikings. Many storylines. And one of the storylines that hit home as a Dolphin fan here is the roughing the passer rule. And it has caused William Hayes, I strongly believe, to tear his ACL. And that's what happened. Our defensive end there, William Hayes, tore his ACL when he was trying to avoid putting his body weight on Raiders quarterback Derek Carr in the second quarter of Sunday's 28-20 win over the Raiders. On a 3rd and 3 from the Oakland 9-yard line, Hayes was able to get a sack on Carr to force a punt and give Miami a shot at good field position. As Hayes approached Carr, though, he adjusted his steps so he could be in better position to roll over Carr instead of landing on him with his body weight, which would have been a 15-yard personal foul penalty for roughing the passer. Because he was trying to avoid all of this, tore his ACL. Look at some of the calls, with the Green Bay Packers there recently. Last couple of weeks. You could even argue that, especially yesterday's game, Mike McCarthy was livid. Probably even cost him the game in the first week there. So this has happened to them quite a few times with the Packers and roughing the passer. So it's and this will happen more and more. Defensive backs and linebackers have to pull back off hits on receivers and linebackers, and defensive linemen pull up on quarterbacks. It's unnatural, and it will lead to increased injury over time. And it's almost like, it seems like, and the NFL, their stars in the NFL, make no mistake about it, are quarterbacks. And it almost seems sometimes that, his career, or the defensive players, their career doesn't matter because he's not a quarterback. That's the NFL's response, I think, if we are being honest here. Now, listen, you might say to me, Tom, listen, his footing could have been caught in any other situation as well. Whoever played a sport before where moving on grass with cleats is involved knows feet get caught in grass from time to time, and injuries resulting from that happen a lot. So, now, am I saying that this rule is an excuse or the main reason for injury? There are going to be situations where this is. Listen, clearly, if you look at the tape and the video, you see this was what he was looking to do in Hayes and trying to avoid the penalty, and it cost him. It cost him. Now, I get it. Does this have anything to do with CTE? Now, I think it has zero to do with CTE, and everything with keeping the quarterbacks in the game because they draw the audience. The helmet contact rule already in place long before this driving a quarterback into the turf on a tackle, roughing the passer nonsense. So this is long to do. So I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you very, very soon.